just really felt that that was the day he was supposed to become a Christian. The same way I felt that I should go talk to my wife. I just felt, speak, you know, it's already done, so just speak and then watch what has been done. So I said, so you're not ready to become a Christian? He said, no, not right now. And I said, okay, not right now. How about now? So I just kept harassing him. I just kept saying, how about now? And I was going, how about now? And so he said, okay, I guess I got nothing to lose. I mean, if it's real, I got nothing to lose. So he bowed his head and we prayed together. And then he said he felt something. He was going, now, maybe because of all the drugs he had taken, maybe he was being healed. Maybe he was feeling something. So he got up and he started going, and he got, I didn't know what was going on. I thought, maybe I put something in the sandwich for his day. I didn't grow up in a Pentecostal church, and I'd never seen people make a lot of noises. Then he goes into the living room and he goes, man, you'll never believe what just happened to me. And his friend says, I heard. His friend got up, walked out of the house, got in his car, and drove off. And I never saw the guy again. And so Randy was stuck with me. I mean, he didn't go in the car. I felt I should talk to Randy. I felt I should talk to Keith Green. I felt I should talk to this girl on the sidewalk in New York who was also Jewish. Keith Green was Jewish. I didn't even know they were Jewish at the time. Later on I found out they were Jewish, and then I found out that the Christians thought it was a big deal if somebody was Jewish. Like you got extra bonus points. So it was the same with my wife. When I walked up to her and in the restaurant, I didn't remember seeing her up at camp. And she was with her girlfriend, and I sat down and I started talking to them. And you know, they were in high school, and I looked like some bum. You know, I had messy hair and bad clothes. But I talked to her, and I talked to her for several days. She invited me to sing at her school. She went to a private girls' school in Marlboro, so I sang at the school. And she became a Christian. Her mother couldn't stand it, because just what Sarah had felt before was, this guy thinks he knows God. Now her mother was saying, Sarah's always been a Christian. Why is she talking like this? Now Sarah, who was from a wealthy family, her father had just died the year before, but Marlboro is where John Ehrlichman, some of the president's men came from. Their children went to school. The daughter of the man who owns Technicolor went to school there. The man who owns Schick, you know, those stop smoking, stop drinking, stop, you know. So that's what her background was. Her brother-in-law is the guy that wrote Beretta and Rockford Files and The A-Team. So he's a television writer. He's a producer. So she was from a very educated background. And now she's going up and down Hollywood Boulevard with me, just wearing her jeans, preaching about Jesus to people. Just looking like a bum, you know, just like a street person. And she really turned her back on her family's way of life. And then she went off to college. I didn't see her again. So about 3 years ago, we got married. I was back from England. I'd been living in England for a few years. And now we have a little boy who came right at the end of a big tour. We did an 18-month tour, and he came 2 months early. So he was only 3 pounds. So he was in the incubator. I think that's what they call it. It's like the incubator, yeah. He was in there for a month, and we'd go twice a day to see him. And you'd have to really scrub really well. You have to use a brush, and I don't think most of us ever wash our hands that clean, and I had to wash them twice a day. So we did that, and then I had to go to Australia for 2 weeks, which was really hard because the baby was still in the hospital. And the baby got home on a Monday, and I got back on a Tuesday. And we've been a family ever since. We've been having a good time.
Aww.